as the homeless person, you wicked doomed human race you are putting me. You see, before I start this video today, I want to let you know. I want to continue to let you know. We shall see. We shall see who owns me. We shall see who own me. We shall see who will own the last words when it comes to Adora and Adora's life. We shall see. You say you have the power of wickedness, of humiliation. A whole me. A whole me. For 30 years on this earth, 30 years plus, while you were raping me since I was 1 year old plus, in your Nigeria, your Africa, above 5 men, more than 5 men above 10 times raped and assaulted, raped me in that land. In Italy, you continued your sexual abuses and assaults. You did not stop. More than 10 times. I got to Paris, I experienced the same thing. I am in Deutschland, the same motherfucking things is even leading me to becoming homeless, jobless. So you wicked human race on this earth, you have not only sexually abused me, molested me, assaulted me, raped me above 30 times. On top, you are financially assaulting and abusing me. You are food abusing and assaulting me. You are hunger abusing and assaulting a whole me, Adora, that fed your entire human race. Since I was a child, I have been a feeder, a brother, a sister, a friend, a healer to your entire human race. Every day of my life, I have been all of this to you. Why you put me on survivor mode with your rape, sexual abuse, assault, financial assault, and food hunger abuse. You see this evil you are doing to me right now. You've done it to me as a child. I've told you people multiple times, I was born into wealth. This is why I made a video yesterday. If you think you are wealthy, you can come and show me wealth to impress me. I am money. I am wealth. Go and ask the city where I was born. I moved with movers and shakers of that city. I dined and drank with governors and deputies. Your Miss World Agbani Dirego and all your Miss Nigeria and all those days, I rode with them as a child. I'm not talking of as an adult or 18. As a child, I was in their midst. So when you think because you are rich or you have one rubbish wealth, you can come and impress me, motherfucker, think twice. Then on the other hand, for you poor and rich head that don't have shit to your name, because if I say your pedo bomb Bill Obama, Trump, and all those bombers, they can't talk to the shadow of my shit. I don't see any reason why you wretched and miserable think you can talk to me. You poor and wretched think you can talk or mingle with me or rub shoulders with me. You can't. You are all the same thing. The same way they see pedophilic rich and miserable, they see pedophilic poor and miserable. All of you wretchedness together. You don't have, there is no story as a rich or a poor person that you are going to tell me that I, Adora, I have not witnessed one way or the other in my entire days on this earth. It does not. See, I am a combination of the entire nature and life in general. I have seen everything. So if you think you have one trauma story to come and bring your narcissistic, unwanted, bombo-clatty human race lives into my personal life and space, try another person, not me. If you think I survived your doomed, damaged human race for over 30 years, to think at this stage of my life, I will want to jeopardize my happiness, my joy, my peace of mind with anybody. Motherfucker, I'm not your born mothers. I don't know you. I am not your mothers. I don't know you. I am not your born fathers. I don't know you. Whatsoever you are looking for, you have children now. What is all this? Even if I was a robot, you will just be molesting, assaulting, sexually raping, food abusing. One person, me, since I was a child, see now in my 30s. You people, you are not still tired. You are not still tired. This is, you see, this is the reason why when I remember my everlasting boundary that I've celebrated 1 year already, we are about to clock 2 years this December, and then March I make it official again. And this is why it gives me joy. It took me 30 years to put that boundary, but anytime I remember my everlasting boundary, there is just one kind of peace that engulfs my entire being in levels I can't explain. Because you wicked human beings, if I had not caught you, if I had not decided to open my eyes the way I finally opened it, you would have continued to be doing the evil you have been doing to me, vampirizing me, milking and sucking my blood continuously, like you have been doing and like you are still doing it today. You want to be using me for your pedophilic charity, human, to play your pedo games where you will be calculating what I eat, drink, and wear, humiliating me, mocking me, on top of above 30 times rape, sexual abuses, and assault, and you will think your bloodline, your human bloodline, will go free. Never! Unless my name is not Adora. I've told you people, but you don't know me. This thing, you have done it to so many people on this earth that there are people right now that they are in cages, they can't even speak of the atrocity and pains you put them through with this the same pedophilic game. It is now even open and known the way it is because of your social media and your advanced pedophilic technology. On a normal day, these things, you do it behind doors and people participate in it from generations to generations. Your social media, if not for your own social media that you think you are actually using to manipulate people in your advanced pedophilic ways, I want you to know it is the same social media that you have been using to expose yourselves to a lot of people, to open their eyes, to let them know what is going on or what has been going on from generations to generation, because this pedophilia, you have been practicing this for a very long time. And I have experienced 3 decades of it. I was 1 year old plus when I was sexually abused by a Muslim. It didn't stop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was continuous. And as a child, I've always been like this, agile, strong, energetic. Even when my ex-mother, I reject that woman as a mother. When that bastard woman that brought me to this Europe for prostitution, trafficked me, that pimp, when she brought me here, that brought me here, when I was a baby then, before she left for Europe, when she will give me money or food to go and give somebody in that particular compound, where I used to have 2 rapists. One was a Muslim, one was a Christian, in that the same compound. In that fucking the same compound. They were fucking everywhere. This rapist, child molester, predators and abusers, every fucking way. And with my own story, I've come to understand that my own story has made me understood that a lot of you, at least 70 to 80% of you people on the surface of this earth, that are participating in this shit, they have done it so you have been sexually abused, touched, molested one way or the other when you were children. This is why the stigma in your blood makes you behave like people that don't give a fuck. This is why you all practice this pedo-stalking, pedo-mocking, pedo-humiliating, pedo-sexy, sex addict games with pride, without shame. Because it has been happening from generations to generations. Your forefathers did it to your forefathers. Your forefathers did it to your... It has been coming from generations to generations. Your great-great-grandfather, your grandfather, they've been doing it for generations. The only difference now is it is not technologically involved with your social media. In the past, it was not. In the same compound, as I was saying, I had a Muslim rapist. My first sexual molester rapist on this earth is a Muslim motherfucker. As a teenager in Italy, the first one sexual abuser was a Muslim. In Paris, I encountered them. Now in this Berlin, I've encountered the 3 times sexual assaulters. Muslims. The difference between you and Christians is just that the Christians, they hide their own. You Muslims, you don't hide your own. Your terrorism, your someone was telling me the other day saying this sexual abuse, rape, molest that happens does not happen. It happens especially in Nigeria, Ghana. I said, don't go there. Don't even try it. In this Europe, I know how many people are saved. Don't try to push it to one side. And then the person said, you will see in one of my videos that I made before this, and the person said, in places like Mali, Senegal, those Sudan, things like this don't take place. And what did I reply this person? I said it does not take place because the Islamic religion ruling these places that you just mentioned certify that you can marry 9, 10 years, 11, 12 years old children. What is that? Is that not pure pedophilia? I want to know. It keeps me getting me. Like, what is an adult attracted to in underage babies? Is not underage babies attracted to underage babies? Or maybe like 4, 5 years difference of age? You will just have a full-grown bombo clatty adult. You will go and marry 9, 10, 11, 12 kids that their sexual organs are not even yet developed. You go and be fucking them and you're attracted to them. And a motherfucker is telling me that rape, their own rape is certified one. Their religion is rapist religion. Just like all of you Christians in your Vaticans and in your churches, like I've used my eyes to see. Like I have also experienced being raped, abused and assaulted by white, Arabic, Asiatic and even blacks. You are all the same. You are all one sound, one band. You see, you human beings, I'm so done with you, to levels that you will never forget me. Even after I leave this earth gracefully, my name will never wash off of the surface of this earth. Never, not me. I'm too divine for that rubbish. You will never forget me. How can? So you will just be practicing pedophilia with pride, and then you have the gay motherfuckers. I've been seeing all of you online, gay weak, gay, fuck all of you. If you say you are gay, you are anything concerned with LGBT, it means you know what discrimination and real pain is. If you are really gay, you are really gay and LGBT, it means you know what pain and discrimination is. So if you are joining them to be playing these games of wickedness and pain for fun, of manipulation, stalking, betting with people's life, what they will eat, what they will drink that day, what they will wear, what they will go, you will join them to be doing it. You are sick at those people, and you human beings, you merit yourself. It means you gay as well, you gay motherfuckers, to be joining them. You that know what pain is, you are joining them. Or any of you that have been sexually raped or abused or assaulted as children, whether gay or no gay, as long as you are joining them to practice this pedophilia that they used to play games of stalking, locking, molesting, sexual abusing, grooming and confusing people into the hands of partners that they will give birth for, they will be fucking cleaning and washing for, sharing their spaces for, that on a normal day that they would have never done. As long as you are participating in this entire philosophy and game, you merit everything that happened to you in the past. You merited being raped. I'm telling you, those of you that has even given birth from being manipulated into hands of narcissistic partners that you ended up with, and then when you found out it was a manipulation and a game, you will not break up, or you will not separate, or you will not divorce. But you see, that child you had in that situation is your punishment. For you to even fall into the hands of a predator, manipulator, and then you are joining them to do it to other people or to me, it means you merit what happened to you too. So if you have been raped in the past and you are joining them to play this game, you merit that rape. If you were fucked and sexually abused as a child, or you are gay, you are being discriminated, or you have ever passed through any kind of pain on this earth, and you are joining them to play this game of pedo-stalking, pedo-mockery, lucky, calculating what people eat, drink, wear, what they do, where they go, what they say, what they think, you merit whatsoever happened to you. You see, you human race, you merit yourselves. This is why I removed myself since March 2023. I know you still don't get the memo. You think this is a joke? You think I will survive 30 years on this earth to come and be using my own peace of mind, my peace, my joy to play with you people? No, I'm not your dumb mother. I'm not your STD mothers. I'm not your bomb pussy fathers. I'm none of the above. I am not. You have children. Those your delulu, damaged, advanced version of your pedophilic selves that you love to breed. Be using them for your charity games and pedophilia games that you play. Not me. Because anybody on the surface of this earth that will set money, that will put any kind of game being played on me or with anything I eat, drink, and wear by minding my business, you are doing it with your children's head. You are doing it with their happiness. You are doing it with their joy. You are playing games with the happiness of your entire human bloodline, not me. Not fucking me. Like yesterday, I was at the stream. You will just see parents, they will just bring their children to the stream. If you see the way they, sometimes I just ask myself, are these people, do they think I am deaf? Do they think I'm blind? That I don't see you Arabic and I'm modding? The same thing, the 10, 11 policies that sexually assaulted and raped me a couple of years ago, during the peak of your pandemic. These policemen sang this the same Arab, Amon, Buddhist rubbish shit before they molested and assaulted and abused me. Police in uniforms and guns in your so-called Western world a couple of years ago during the peak of your pandemic. This is the same pedophilia. Then I will have people come around me. You will just be singing it. Arab, Amon. I don't know you. You will Arab and Amon and Ales and Buddha to your grave. The shadow of my shit will still not give a fuck about none of you. I'm not into your pedo shit. I'm not your mother. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your friend. I don't know you. I am too divine to know miserabilities in human form. And I know this is what hurts you people a lot. You saw how I organized my life. I planned my life. I left my job at Giorgio Armani in Milano. Yes, I know they were not paying well, but I was doing well there. And also, I even wanted to like rent my apartment in Milan. I was working towards it. Then I remember that, no, Adora, this is not what you want. Because I've always wanted to come to Deutschland since 2013. My first place of work in Deutschland was in Munich. My boss, Antonio, you will always remember my father. I've been in Munich a couple of times now. I didn't come to your place because I don't want a situation where I will go to Antonio's restaurant, someone that I took like my father, and then you will now go and you will not spoil it with this your useless game. If I just, anything that will make me go to Antonio, Mezzodi, and they do this Arab Amon shit, I will not only give him middle finger. That will be the first and last day I will ever step my leg there. So I am protecting the father and daughter relationship I have with this man. This is why I have not gone there since. His place was where I first worked. The day I left my CV round, his shop was the last place I was going to just leave my CV and then go and sleep somewhere and see what will happen, whether not even 100 meters away from his restaurant. He just called me, hey, ragazzina, Adora, vieni. Are you ready to start work immediately? I said, yes. I started work the very next day. Antonio was paying me 10 euro per hour. This was 2013. In Munich, 10 fucking euro per hour. And go and ask all my colleagues. My tips a day. The lowest I ever took home was 150. 150, 180, 200, everybody. We worked with harmony like we were a family. Antonio told me, said, after 3 months, I will increase it. I was, you will increase my salary after 3 months? He said, yes. He said, because ask your colleagues, there are some people taking 15, 17, 20 euro there. It's not, when you come, I look at how you work, then I increase. Very decent, honest man, that's Antonio. Where I was working, I would eat morning, afternoon, evening. It was like a father to me. He gave me my contract. When the outsider beholding of Munich, because they always send everything to Berlin because Berlin is the headquarters or whatsoever. But when I was there, after Antonio gave me my contract, I had to wait for their reply. Meanwhile, they told me you can keep working, just wait for our reply. When the reply came in 2013 to go back to Italy, I nearly had an attack. I nearly died. I did not want to go back to Italy. To do what? Go and ask people in Italy, when I catch you on the road, hey, what are you doing with your life? You are with your mother and your father. Do you have a passport? Yes. How old are you? You are saying, oh yeah. What are you doing in Italy? There's no job. There's no good job opportunity. And the mentality of Italy is closed. It closes people's mind. This is why when you blacks in Italy especially, you misbehave, and then Italians, they treat you like trash, you want to be retaliating and calling them racist. I always tell people to shut the fuck up, because the way you lay your bed, you stupid blacks around the whole world that say you are ancestors of this earth, you now belittled yourself to be joining your white, Arabic and Asiatic, your so-called inferior according to nature, that come from you that are ancestors. You now belittle yourself to be practicing a pure pedophilia of rape, sexual abuse, manipulation, stalking, predating. You now belittle yourself and you are joining them to tell me why they will ever respect you. Instead of you to stand up against it and be correcting them, letting them know that your technological knowledge, your science knowledge and everything, you got it from black. Just that they advance it into pedophilia. You blacks, you are there. You are sucking colonial masters' bomb smelling uncircumcised dicks. Flying in the night, using your voodoo, the power, this is the same voodooish power. Knowledge is what they, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, they transformed into making planes that flies on the air. Your own is to use it to fly in the night. Eat your fellow blacks, kill yourselves. You don't have sense till today. Then if they treat you like trash, you will want to come and be racist. Shut the fuck up. Like right now, I am in Deutschland. 15 years in Europe, go and check my fucking records. When my salary comes, the first thing I'm doing, my house rent, every time I didn't stay in the so-called family house, I was staying with my ex-family members. Well, that can never be my family again. When I was in Paris, even in this Deutschland, everywhere I stayed in my life for these 15 years in Europe, when my salary comes, the first thing, my rent, my monthly city ticket, I don't play with it. But now that you are putting me in a situation of not only sexual assault and abuse, hunger abuse, sexual financial abuse, I will deal with you people. Go and ask them in Italy. When I don't have money to enter a bus, before I step my feet into that bus, from the ground, I will ask, please, I don't have money, I don't have a job, I'm jobless. Sometimes in Italy, you made me stay in that country. I was eating from hand to mouth. When my ex-mother was not using hunger to beat me, that micro-rapist Chimeze that raped my auntie Ilo, that shit and piss and menstruate on her body, he will be using hunger to beat me. The only person I will even say never use hunger to ever beat me or abuse me is Kingsley. But that Kingsley, when it comes to beating, I don't know whether when he's drunk or whether when they drink or they have problem outside with their girlfriends or their boyfriends. Any little argument, pound, all of them, Kingsley Chimeze, their mother, and their punch bag. But the hunger part, I swear with my life, Kingsley never used hunger to beat me in this Europe. And it was against that prostitution shit that useless woman brought me to this Europe to do. And I will continue to tell you, my mothers, everybody I've ever called mothers and took as mothers, whether dead or alive, they are all proud of me right now. They are tapping my fucking back for standing not just for myself, but to stand for human race for 30 years. But I will never do it again. Now it is me, myself, and I. You don't like what you hear, go and die. I want to see a motherfucker that stood for entire humanity for 30 years while being used, abused, raped, hunger abuse, financial abuse like you have done to me on this earth. It does not exist. I know my grannies, everybody on this set. When I'm talking of grannies, you see them now come and be bringing old people around me. I don't care about your grannies. Even if I even call them granny, is not in that heart anymore. It's just on the surface, just respect, politeness, granny now. When I talk about dogs, you see them bringing their dogs everywhere. I don't give a fuck about any of you. The only thing I give a fuck about is my dogs. They are all dead. My grannies, they are all dead. I don't know anybody anymore. Because I knew you people for 30 years while I was carrying the pain. Imagine I would be eating. For 30 years I will be eating. I will just remember, since I was a child, if I just remember people don't have food to eat, I will lose my appetite. The next thing I'll go and look for someone to give food to or even share my food with, so that I will be happy that I'm eating and someone else is eating. 30 years, but since March 2023, bitch ass motherfucking wicked human race, I deaded you. When I eat and I never no longer lost my appetite. 30 good years. I will be eating and losing appetite because of I'm always thinking people in the world don't have food to eat. I'm always thinking people on earth don't have food to eat. But since I removed you people March 2023, I dead you 360 degrees, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, energetically. I removed you from my life. Look at me. I'm homeless. I'm homeless right now. You are financially, sexually assaulting and abusing me. Food abusing me. But yet, look at me. Divine. In my 30s. You haven't seen anything yet. You don't leave my name alone. You say you won't leave my name alone. Calamity and agony will never leave your entire human race. You will have the whole world. Your children will not be homeless like you have made me. You've done it to a lot of people. My name is not a lot of people. Oh, Adora, at a stage of your life, things like this happen. No! You cannot bring that philosophy mechanized by some bomb, low self-esteem, stupid, wicked, mentally, emotionally damaged men or males to come and use it to control me. Who born them? I mean, who bettered this motherfucker? Women like me or not? Did they fall from the skies? No. Women like me bettered them. So as long as the men that mechanize this generational pedophilia games of pedostalking, emulation, sexy sex addict games were bettered by women like me, they are all beneath me. So they cannot create a philosophy that I, a divinity like me, will bow to. For what? Then on top of that, I've come to also find out that it is the same games of pedophilia, like I've said before, that was not as open as it is now, because now technology has added to it. It has now been advanced in a social media technological way. Back in these days, nobody knew that these things really happen like this. They always have to find out later. Me now, I came to find out that is this the same game you have been using to rape, abuse, and assault me since 1 year old. Through my teenage years in Europe, you continued. Till now, you are still continuing it. And you thought I was never going to find out. You thought I was never going to find out. Now you want to be putting it, they test you. No, go and test your children. You have tested me for 30 years. You have used me for 30 years. You have tried me for 30 years. Sexually, emotionally, psychologically, raped me, abused and molested me more than 30 times for 30 years. Go and use your children now. You have children, go and use them. I took care of all your Bombo Klati Delulu children of all races. I fed them even when I had no money. I babysat them. I did their homework. I washed their shit, changed their pampers. I took some to school and brought them back all for free. Since I was a child till now, you are still not tired. Egoistic, wicked human race. You are still not tired. But when I'm done dealing with you, I've given you 1 year already. 1 fucking year. You say you don't know limits. You say your egoistic egoism that you carry within you, that you think because you have passed through some trauma that you have been using to stigmatize your entire human race from generations to generation. I did not take part in it. When they did it to you or did it to any of you, did I participate? No. So you cannot come and be telling me, oh, things happen. Things like this are not supposed to happen at all. You human devils and wicked race, you mechanized everything. You had men in places. They saw that they were all pedophiles, they were all rapists, sexual abusers and molesters. It has been stigma inside them. They did not know how to justify the evil and pedophilia inside of them. They created this game. They had to create this game. Those bomb pussy men with low self-esteem, inferiority complex, sex addict behavior. They had to create this game to put all of you into it to justify their pedophilia that runs inside of them. And you have women who are supposed to be mothers of this earth belittled yourself to join them to be playing this stupid game. And a lot of you women, you have been victims of the same games. You have even given birth for children by being sexually predated and manipulated, lured into hands of pedophiles and narcissists. Yet you are joining them to do it to other people. Then tomorrow you will say the society is a masculine society. Who is enabling these bomb pussy men? Who is enabling them? Who is joining them? Who is acting like them? You even have females pedopredating and stalking females like them with the same pedophilia game mechanized by those bomb pussy men. Then tomorrow you want to be pointing finger. Tomorrow you want to be pointing. Yesterday I was at the stream. This useless man just came with his children, disturbing my entire ear. I shouted, say, enough! I'm not your mother. Will you get lost? And the worst part of it is when they are singing the song, whether they think I'm deaf, I can hear you, but I don't give a fuck. I hear your songs. I am not a partaker of that kind of behavior. I am not a partaker of that kind of religion. I'm not a partaker of that kind of philosophy. So you will talk till you die. The only thing I'm hearing is my soul. At this point of my life, it is reciprocated politeness with no emotion. See, if I ever hold any emotion for any human being on this earth, I not die well. For what? It will mean I am your enabler. It will mean I am enabling you people to be doing what you have done to me for 30 years. Imagine if I'm dead by now. Exactly. Let's just go there. Just imagine that for these 30 years that you raped, abused, and sexually assaulted me, especially you born pussy religious rapists that love underage babies, those Muslims and your Christians in the Vatican. Just imagine if I did not survive this whole thing for 30 years. Who will you be predating now? Who will you be using for this your pedo game? Who? Just imagine the evil you did to me sexually, the rape, abuse, and assault more than 30 times. Imagine I was not able to survive it. Imagine I ended up dying in the trauma of one of it or the combination of all of it. Who will you be predating? Who will you be doing what you are doing to now? To me? No. So this is what I'm telling you people. You see this me now? I am a brand new body. A brand new soul. From March 2023, when I realized that you human race, you are not stupid, but you know exactly what you are doing. I deaded you. Where I deaded you in that much, you will perish there for eternity. I gave you 30 years. Enough is enough. I have spoken words of wisdom, healings that no human being have spoken on this earth. I have healed people that even no power on this earth can heal with mere words from my mouth. I have talked healing to people, healings to people that nothing could cure on the surface of this earth. You think I don't know who I am? My name mentioned in any fucking room shakes the roof like tornado and tsunami. You think I don't know who the fuck I am? Then you would think that I will say your human race will never know peace and it will not come to pass. This might be the same mouth that I've been using to bless your human race because I didn't know you were this damaged. Because I didn't want to go there, not because I was stupid though. For these 30 years time, since I was a child especially, when I would just see the behavior of some of you human race, I would ask myself, oh, what is this? Why are they behaving like this? Then only me, because I always love to talk to myself. Oh. Since I was a child, I always talk alone. Only me myself, I will not talk to myself and say, Adora, relax. Remember, you are a divine being. These people, they can't be like you. Just overlook them. So I was always overlooking, forgiving even where I was not supposed to, overgiving benefit of the doubt, just minding my business and spreading peace, love, and happiness, not knowing that these are the same games that you are using to sexually assault and abuse me continuously as an adult. That this very moment you are using to sexually assault me, making me lose my job. When I talk about the sexual assault and I call them out of their behavior, my last job, just last month here now, I lose it because of sexual assault. My colleague touched my ass 2 times. Whether that is how you people approach people sexually these days, I don't know. Don't approach me like that. I don't want to be approached sexually. As I'm here, you can't even be beckhanted to the shadow of my shit. This is how severe it is. I don't exactly me. I don't know what is difficult in. I don't want you as a friend. I don't want you as an acquaintance. I don't want you as a beckhant. I have survived too much to want to go there again. My life now is for me. I've given you human race 30 years, so you cannot respect the fact that I said I have said. And we continue to stand on it that nobody is coming into my space again. We shall see. So when I talked about this sexual assault, if that is how you approach people now sexually to show your interest, I'm not interested. What the idiotic boss would have said, simple as ABC, because I told this Michael pervert, is always this reptilian looking Michaels. Chimezena, ex-brother. You raped my auntie. That piece and shit and menstruate on her body. You had small friends on the street, you didn't fuck them. Your boyfriends, small boys, you didn't fuck their nyash. All your little girlfriends that you fuck on daily basis in the corner, you didn't fuck them. What attracted you to Ilo? This is how sick people don't know you are. That name Michael disgusts me with passion. This idiotic ex-boss Michael again. I told him the same thing. I gave him hints of how I've been sexually abused and assaulted. I gave him drops, a summary of it. This bastard had the audacity to tell me in front of the colleague that sexually touched my ass. Instead of Leo, please. Adora, I've seen these things before, and before I employed her, she has told me a situation that even in this Berlin, she has been sexually assaulted in her workplace more than 3 places of where she worked. So please, next time when you are in the bar, try to put your hands where, because when you are walking in the bar, your hands is supposed to be in your front, not flaunting around. But no problem. As a boss, simple as ABCD, there's no big deal about it. Oh, Adora, I'm sorry this happened to you. You already explained your situation to me. Let me talk to Leo, and also if you want to also tell him some part of your story to make him know why you don't like this kind of things, he can understand. Then he will not talk to the Leo. Leo, please, when you're in the bar, whether it's Adora or not Adora, whether it's a male or a female person, when you are walking in the bar, let your hand be where you are supposed to be. Bar walk, not around, flaunting around the area, touching people's asses. But as a boss in that situation, Leo, please, next time she has had this kind of sexual assault situations before, let's try and be, share the space in peace and work where, kill shit, make money, and let's expand the company. Simple as ABC. Because me, in my own heart, I said I was going to talk to the Leo privately and tell him even the things I told the useless reptilian looking pervert supporting pervert Michael, and tell him, see, I don't know if this is your way of approaching me sexually, but I'm not interested in you sexually, I'm not attracted to you sexually. Then I was even going to tell him, like, I've been sexually assaulted in my other places of work, so please let's not just go there. Simple as ABCD. We remain colleagues, we slay shit, work our money, have fun while working as colleagues. Instead, what did this Michael say? Hey, Adora, if you can't continue working here, I'm sorry, you will have to leave the company, because unfortunately, it will continue. This sexual assault that you are complaining about will continue to repeat itself. What? I gave him a middle finger real quick before I left that day. I said, fuck you. Fuck your mother. You are a pervert supporting pervert. So if they do this to your mother and your daughter, will you like it? Till today, he did not reply me. I have the audio. When I have time, I will post my podcast. I have a lot of audio. I just want to have time that I need. You motherfuckers, dirty, evil, wicked human race. You saw that I planned my life coming to this Berlin. I was not supposed to come to Berlin, but because of I just wanted some artistical stuff. Munich is more of like calm, simple, easy, chicy, and everybody minding their business way. And yes, things artistically still happen, but it's more in Berlin. This is why I came to Berlin. They warned me about your odor, your smelly. Now I enter buses and train. I don't sit down. I'm working, I pay my taxes here, but to sit in train and buses, if I just sit down 2-3 times, 2 days, all my clothes will be smelling like pee shit, because these motherfuckers in Berlin, they stink and smell. Especially these born Muslimanish men, when they carry themselves, you Muslimanish here. The first motherfucker that sexually assaulted me was a Muslim as well, yeah. You grabbed my ass in a train station, for what? You had luck, you ran away. I would have pushed you in front of that train, you will die, you will be 6 feet. I will proudly go to the prison. I will even call the police and tell the police, I just pushed the motherfucker in the train. At least I have my revenge for the above 30 times that your entire human race have used me for your sexual abusive games and rubbish that you play. I will proudly go to prison, knowing that you are my scapegoat, but you ran while you touched my ass. You ran. You would have waited. You would have not run. So I'm in Berlin now. I came here because I wanted to. I organized my life. I said when I come here, the first 4, 5 months, 6 months, highest 6 months, I will watch and observe it. I will do sharing apartment just to know other people vibe as a young person is supposed to be, or as the happy person that I have always been, extrovert, extreme one. I see people inside the train, I talk to you like we know each other. Sometimes I put smile on people's faces, they never forget me. I'm telling you. Sometimes I can just sense someone is having a bad day. When I will just enter, I will only smiling alone. The person's day will brighten up in ways the person have never experienced. Until I came to understand that even when you say hi to people now, you smile at people now, they will think you are sexually attracted to them. Everything, sex Everything sex addiction, everything sexist behavior. You can't even be polite to people anymore without them taking it sexually. Now that I know that this is what your human race is all about, you will die outside my space, in my boundary. Strict politeness with no emotions attached is what we have. You don't like it, hug a moving train and die. The earth is tired of all of you. I came here to Berlin. Let me come and enjoy my life. Because especially finally I have my Qatar de sojourn already. When I worked with Antonio, like I was saying in Munich, they told me, if you are going to work here, when they asked Lada Behorden, the immigration office finally sent me my reply. They felt very sorry that day for me, because I went back to the office again to ask them, is there nothing you can do for me? I already have a job. And they were very sorry. I'm not going to lie. I remember the 2 people or 3 people that were inside the office that day in Munich, at the immigration office. They felt very sorry for me. They say you are someone that really have luck. Some people come 1 week, 1 month, they don't have a job. You just came immediately, you have a job, a working contract, and everything is going on for you. These are the kind of people we want in Deutschland to contribute to our economy. So it's really bad for us to see you having to leave and go back to Italy because you don't have the right documents to work. Then they not told me, they said, don't worry. If you keep contact with your boss, good relationship, or anywhere there is job, there is always job in Deutschland. Just come back, try to have your they even told me that if I had 5 years, they would have seen if they could do something. But they just told me to just remove all this stress from your life. Just try, go back to Italy, get either your 10 years unbefisted, which is unlimited document, or your Italian passport. They said once you have one of these 2, you are okay. Then they also told me, even if I knew already as well, they now also told me that then when you come to Deutschland, if it is your 10 years European permanent document you come with, if you come, you can also change it to Deutschland, then you will get the Deutschland passport. In the fucking Munich immigration office, they explained everything to me. They just told me, they said, try and go back to Italy, get your right documents to work in Deutschland, which is either your unbefisted 10 years European document or your Italian passport. When you have one of these, come back to Deutschland, you have your, so that you don't stress yourself. This is what they told me. Then they not told me, they said, then if you are able to get your 10 years unbefisted, unlimited European permit to stay, if that is what you come with, later after 1 year, if you want, you can change your document from Italian to Deutschland, and then you will get the Dutch passport because you are already 10 years in Deutschland, in Europe. Look at these motherfuckers now telling me your documents cannot work in Deutschland. Me, I also work in the Ausländer of Italy. I know what documents is. I know the procedure of documents. I have a friend that worked inside also a document renewal office as well. What are you telling me? You want to be using me to do caricature? Because this is how you break people down. You confuse them. They will either fall into even giving birth to have documents, or opening their pussy to fuck one idiot to have documents, or marry one bomboclati to have documents. See, you can never put me in any of those categories. You see this, my hands, I use it to work and feed your entire dirty, evil, wicked human race for 30 years. I don't see any reason why you would think I can't use it to work and stand my life by myself. When I came to this Deutschland, I had my plans, like I was saying. My fucking plan was, first 5-6 months, I do sharing apartments, save some money, because if I have to rent full apartment, it would be like 750, 800 or 700 euros. If it's a private, unless it's a government, and to get a government apartment that is going to be cheap, around 300, 400 euro, you need to have been in Deutschland, contributed a certain way, or maybe you are handicapped, or maybe you have a child, or maybe you have, I'm not in any of this category. So I was like, okay, I'm going to work, do sharing apartment. But also I know people, you get to know people from other places living in Berlin. You enjoy your youthful age, your happiness with other people. Then I was like, after 6 months, I will see my plans if I'm going to change them. If I want, I can extend it to 1 year, save more money in my bank account, Then after 1 year, I get my own personal apartment. So by now, I know how much I'm supposed to have saved in my fucking bank account. You have been manipulating my job, manipulating my fucking finances up and down, because it hurts you to see me, especially the way I hit. Because since I removed human beings from my life 360 degrees, left you with politeness with no emotions as attached, you are all frustrated. I know you calculate what I eat very well, and you have been seeing me eating exactly what I like. The best food. And now I now know how to cook the kind of food that even Michelin stars, they cannot rate. My food that I cook for myself is above Michelin star. You know, you calculate it, you see it through your pedal devices that you use to calculate what I eat and drink. And I know it hurts you. This is why your enviness, your jealousy, seeing me self-love sufficient for myself is killing you. You started manipulating my job. Now you have taken me to homeless level. You have taken me to homeless level, where a homie Adora that fed your entire human race, that healed your entire human race, that stood as a friend, mother, brother, and sister, healer for your entire human race, you now reduce me to me not only being sexually assaulted continuously, you are putting me on hunger, food abuse, financial abuse continuously. Your children will not know financial abuse. Your blood-born human bloodline raised children, they will not know financial abuse. They will not be homeless. They will be living in mansions. Inside those mansions, they will be fucked, raped, and assaulted from baby to adulthood, like you have done to me above 30 times. You think I'm that type that at this stage of my life I want to be preaching healing goodness? No. If I do that, it means I'm an enabler to your wickedness that you human race do. Your wicked games of phone that you play. I'm not your enabler. I'm not your mother. I'm not your bomb father or your therapist anymore. Where? So what you sow, you will be reaping. So when these your children, they are traumatized enough with those rape, sexual abuses and assault they will be going through, they will come back and deal with you evil adults. You evil, wicked adults breeding these Delulu children for your egoistic reasons and needs. You don't love them. You don't breed them because you love to breed. You breed them for your egoistic reasons. So they will pass through hell like you have made me pass through, abundantly. Then they will come back and deal with you. Only a few of them, I'm not sure 1% of them will be the ones that will be saved. Those that will know how to save themselves will be able to save themselves by never ever doing anything evil on this earth to any human being. And you know this is very difficult. To live on this wicked earth and not be indoctrinated and not be contaminated with the wickedness of human race is difficult. You must be divine like me. Search around the world. There is nobody I've ever done evil to. And I want you to know everything I've said on the surface of this earth since I was a child till now, I'm not taking anyone back. Because before I open my mouth to insult you or tell you anything, you have done things to merit it. So everything I've said to even make you feel bad or hurt you on this earth, I mean it, and I will mean it for eternity. I'm not taking it back. But go and look for one person on this earth and ask, Adora did evil to or ever offended? No! You are not that important for me to come and be. Do you know the energy it takes to do evil? You don't know. Instead of me to invest my energy in doing evil to you, I will invest my energy in enjoying myself to myself by myself. You don't know me. So I don't want you people to, oh, you think you are a saint. I am more than a saint. Bombo, classy motherfuckers. And that is what is killing all of you. That is what is keeping you uncomfortable. And that is what is actually giving me joy. That you're uncomfortable to know that I'm perfect. And you are all not. Oh, nobody is perfect. My name is nobody. Don't call me nobody. My name is Adora and I am perfection in person. And I know this is what keeps you miserable. This is what is hurting all of you. But you will perish mad and hot because you have not started yet. Go and ask on this earth. One soul I ever did evil to does not exist. So you cannot come and do evil to me and think you will go free. No. It's impossible. Talkless of now, you are continuously doing the evil to me. Making me homeless. Look at my bag. I've shown you my fucking shoulder the other day. I showed you my fucking shoulder the other day on how everything is peeling. Maybe you will still see some parts here now because the shoulder peeling. This side is even healing already. Yeah, this part, if you see it now, it's healed already. For carrying this bag everywhere as an homeless person. You think it's funny? You think I like it? Your bloodline, they will not know homelessness. Then you will be sending homeless people to me. See, I don't give a fuck. I've told you people. Your homeless people, go and ask. When you put me on hunger routine, joblessness routine for the past 15 years, especially 10 years in this Europe, the moment I have 1 cent, 20 euro, 30, 40 euro, I'm looking for the first homeless person. I know where to find my homeless guys. I go there and look for them immediately. I buy them food. When they see me, they are always happy. Because they know I must buy them what they want to eat. Sometimes they will even be scared to take what. I say, take! But you don't have money. You just have, it's not your money. Me that came, I might not the one that came to look for you. They will say yes. Then I'll say, then take what you want to eat. Sometimes they will take bread. They will take Coke. I will look at them. Is that all? They will say yes. What are you going to use? Then I will ask them, what will you use to eat the bread? And I will eat it like that with the Coke. I will say no. Go and take a sardine, or you take some salmon, or you take some rooster, or you take some salami to eat the bread. They'll say, really? You will pay? I'll say, I'm here. Go and take it. Sometimes, maybe that period I will just have like 100 euro. I will do shopping for myself, because I want you people to know, if I ever gave you human race love abundantly, I want you to know, I was over sufficient in my own self-sufficient love before I gave you that abundant love. Because this is why you people call me people pleaser. Because you have never seen a genuinely, extremely good person like me. This is why you called me people pleaser and a fool for 30 years. Until I found out what you were using me to do. Caricature of your human wickedness and pedophilic sexist stupidity and madness. The love I gave to you people comes from the extra I had. And it was even exaggerated in your eyes. When I go to look for my homeless people to give them food to eat, or when I go to look for your bombo clatti delulu rejected, dejected children, those children that you breed for your egoistic reason, you steal their apple. You see, you human beings, you adults, you are devils. You are children eater. You eat children for a living. You eat the souls of the children you breed. It's a generational madness that you breed from generations to generation, and you eat yourselves. You are like lions and tigers. Demonic, devilish lions and tigers that devour and eat yourselves by yourselves. Because the moment you are breeding your children, bam, into the surface of this earth, you eat their innocence, you eat their childhood, you eat their teenagehood. You turn their brain to the Lulu, advanced version of yourselves. This is why when I see your children these days, when I smell your energy, I feel like puking. There is nothing innocent or angelic about your children anymore. I just wish people can see the things I see. Because if you see the things I see, you will be scared to even exist on this earth if you don't have my kind of grace and divinity. Your children, they are not how they used to be. Now you have pedo-groomed them mentally to become pedophiles. You have pedophilically groomed these children to become pure, advanced pedophilic versions of yourself. That you will not even allow your children be children anymore. You are behind one device, one technological, electronical device, pressing brains of 1 year, 2 years old children. Children will just be saying, if you ask those children what they are saying and they don't know. You adults, you have eaten their brain. You eat their brain like candies. Evil adults is what you all are. All my life, when we have even 1 cent like this, I know where to find your children, baboons, everybody. I must buy food for. Sometimes their mothers will even think, Adora, but you don't have job, you don't have money. Keep your. I'll say it's not your money. I'm the one buying it for them. Is it you? They'll say no. Sometimes I will give them my last money. They will be shocked. I'll say, share with your brothers and your friends that I don't have too much. Sometimes it can be 5 euro. They will be happy, and me, I will be happy. When I will go to the homeless to want to give them food, they are scared to take things. I will buy for myself. I always make sure I buy for myself first. Because this is what I tell people. If you are going to be a good person, a giver, you must first of all give to yourself. For you to carry food to go and distribute outside, you need to have energy. You need to eat, have strength to go and distribute that food, because if not, you can't. Exactly, it's very logic. For you people to be thinking I'm pleasing people while I was simply minding my business without knowing that you people were using me to play your pedophile game. I didn't know. All the goods that you people were saying I've been doing for your children, for your work, will betide all of you. I've never seen anything that I didn't do with my eyes that you manipulated me with your games to do. Is your bloodline that you've used to wipe yourself with calamity and agony. Not me. You didn't use me, you used yourselves for calamity and agony games that you play. So I'm just warning you, human race. The earlier you leave my name alone, the better. But the problem now is, as long as you have participated in this game directly or indirectly, the turn that will choke you is already choking your unborn generations. The only way your unborn generations are going to save themselves is they will come to this earth and they will never do anything evil. I swear with the last drop of my blood, uncountably, like the powers that comes with the uncountable waters of the oceans and the seas of this earth, the day your human children will be born into the surface of this earth and they choose to do evil while they are grown, because when they are still small, we can still put limits there. But the moment they know the difference between good and bad and they choose to do bad, your entire human race, they will never know peace. Some of them, they will be poor and wretched. Some will be wealthy and wretched. They will never know peace. All of them, internal peace, they will never know. Unless your children will come to this earth, your human children, that you think you are using me to do caricature for, unless they will come to this earth and not do evil, once they know the difference between good and bad, when they grow to that stage of knowing good and bad, if they choose bad, they will never know peace. That is only how they can save themselves. Until then, we move. So, yesterday, I actually went to do a trial shift, okay? I'm going to put a video after this for the trial shift food, so you are going to see the water, the bag, everything they gave me. So this is the bread and granite I actually ate yesterday on my way to the airport to sleep, because I needed to shit, I needed to eat bread. So when I finished working yesterday, a lot of people, you have used me in this Deutschland to do trial shift you never paid me for. Marriott Hotel, I worked 6 hours the first day, 8 hours and 8 hours till today. I did 2 hours shifts. Then you sent me a letter, welcome to the team. When I have your time, I will do your own video. You gave me welcome to the team. I got there, they wanted me to sign another paper. Then before I signed it, I had to ask them, what is this? They said it's a training period for you before you get. I said, why am I signing another letter again, another contract again? You already gave me a welcome letter. I was expecting to send a normal contract, not a training contract. They said, no, it's the same. It's just that Mrs. Veronica is not around now. When she comes back, you will get your normal contract, and then you will sign. So something asked me to ask them, this paper now that I'm going to sign, this training period, hope you are paying me. No, they just first of all, I said, no, I can't, you can't tell me you are not paying me. You already gave me welcome message, that welcome to the team, you want to employ me. So if you are going to train me on a normal day when anybody is starting a new job, you don't just expect me to enter into a hotel that is like a villa and just know where everything is. Exactly, it's not possible. A person has to be there to show the person around how everything is done. Then maybe after 1 week or 4 or 5 days, 1 week, I can know the routine of how I'm going to be working there. Then when I explained it like this to them, yes, this is actually what it's supposed to be. But I said, you didn't say it like this. You just told me they are going to train me, but they are not going to pay me. And no, actually it's not like that. Later they concluded that they are going to pay. I just signed it. Till today, Marriott, my money, you have not paid me. I did 2 hours shift for you. I ate in your eating hall. I appreciated the food. It was very nice after the 2 hours trial. Okay, Then you gave me a welcome email. I have everything. The receipt is all there when I will have your time. Not only Marriott, I've worked in other places where they will tell me, we are not going to pay. You cannot make somebody do a trial shift without it. You people, you think I'm a fool. You see, me, I'm like this sometimes. I just give you the entire scene for you to display who you are to me, just like you have been doing since March 2023. Every day when you are coming around, Arabamon, Buddha, Arabamon, I want you to know you are adding more everlasting boundary to the boundary I gave you in March 2023 already. You are concluding and stamping it the more. This is what you are doing, nothing else. Because if you think I'm deaf, you are the ones that are deaf. You are the ones that have autism problem. I am deaf to miserable talks. I am deaf to clowns. I am deaf to miserability, pedo predator, happiness predator, sexist predators. I am deaf to you. You will sing your Arabamon song. You will calculate what I eat, drink, and wear. For the rest of your life, you will be in your grave. You will still be shrinking in madness, rejection, dejection, miserability. My ears will still not hear you. I don't give a fuck about what you are saying. Like those useless man that came with his children to the stream. I insulted that man. I swore for him for eating those children's brain, because this is what you people do. You eat your children's brain, wicked adults. The same way your fathers ate your own, the same way your fathers ate your father's own, the same way your fathers ate your father's own. You have been doing it to yourself from generations to generation. This is why I continue to tell you, human beings, you are your own problem and you can never bring it near me. Street politeness with no emotions attached. So all of you that have used me for your trial shift, you didn't pay me. I have multiple places that I will do the audio when I have time. Just know that I'm not a fool. If you think you used me for free, your bloody bloodline, they will testify. They will never know peace. They will have all the food and job opportunities on this end. They will never know internal peace. So yesterday, I went to Mama Trattoria to do a trial shift. They told me they were not actually going to pay me, which is what I really, really appreciate, okay? Which is really, really what I really, really appreciate. So they didn't pay me, but I can tell you what they gave me yesterday, actually. If I have to put all of them together, it's like they paid me 20 euro per hour. Okay, because I ate a plate of pasta alla penne with manzo, which is with meat and vegetables. It was around 17 euro, but let's just leave it at 17 euro. Okay, and then I drank everything. When I got there, I drank cappuccino, decaffeinated cappuccino. Then I drank a Sprite, I drank kombucha, I drank water. So if you put all this together now, together with the 17 euro food I've eaten, we are already clocking 25 euro. If you have to, because I saw them, the glass of juice that they sell, even afeshole, not even, because the kombucha was not diluted kombucha. So if it's diluted kombucha, is around 3 something or 4 euro. Okay, so let's put that kombucha now around 6 euro, because it was non-diluted one. When they dilute it, the one I drank yesterday, they will use it to make it 2 times. Okay, so it will be 2 portion, which is around 8 euro, but let's leave it at 6 euros. Okay, then the water, let's leave the water at like 1 euro or 2 euro. Then the Sprite I drank, a cup also maybe around 3 euro, 4 euro. So if you put that 17 euro with all the things I drank, cappuccino and everything, we are already going to like 25-30 euros already. Then when I wanted to leave, when I finished talking to the boss downstairs, or the manager, because Mrs. Susan actually wrote me the email that I will meet this Ihan there. So the Ihan, the manager, actually is who I talked to. So when I was leaving, it was the one that asked me what if I wanted to eat anything. I said, yes, so I need to eat. Like, I told you I'm homeless, I'm jobless since January 2024. This January 2024, the few days I worked at Starbucks Grad, sexual assault, I called them out. They resigned me. So he was shocked, because a lot of people don't know what you have been doing to me. I told him, yes, I am on the street. And he was really, are you really sleeping? I said, yes. I saw the shock in his eyes. I don't know if he was acting or pretending, but I know what I saw that he did. I told him, I said I even sleep at the airport. I told him that I do one day when I still used to have money. I used to do one day in the hostel, one day on the streets. That I sleep in the hostel for one day. I even told him not an hotel, no hostel shared with people, the same hostel that you say marijuana junkies to come on, those bomb pussy, low self-esteem stalker men to come and stalk my room with perverted bomb pussy men that smoked marijuana everywhere. The whole room was suffocated with marijuana. I told him I share room when I have money. Then when I don't have money, I'm on the street. Then since I no longer have money now even to eat, I've been sleeping in the airport and on the streets. Sometimes I sleep in a R&O hostel, and the last time they gave me what do they call it, tea for free. I know last year I bought chocolates, Lino chocolates to go and just greet them, to tell them thank you for their hospitality, even if they didn't do anything free for me. But I liked how they work, very professional. So I went there, I gave them chocolate. So in return, the last time I was there, they gave me tea. I don't want to continue to go there every time they will be offering me teas for free. At least I have to have money to pay sometimes, even if I know we have a very good relationship and they are good people. But I didn't go there since all this time. So I've been going to the airport to go and be sleeping. Hey, help me! 30 years on this earth, you have been fucking sexually assaulting me above 30 times. You will think your human race will go free. I was born with wealth. If you think you have anything that you are going to give to me to justify above 30 times rape, sexual abuses and assault since I was 1 year old plus on the surface of this earth, we shall see. We shall see. I was born with wealth. But at the same time, I got to a fucking stage of my life where I had dog food and human remnants to survive. You are repeating it over and over again. You are repeating it over and over again. Where I had to hawk in the streets to survive. At the same time, I was being sexually raped and assaulted. More than 10 times. Hawking as a child to survive. To have food to eat. I go to Europe. You continue this again. Putting me on the streets and making me be sexually assaulted and predated and raped. Then now in my adulthood again, you are continuing it again. Food abuse on top sexual abuses and rape and assault. You are not tired. You are testing me. By the time karma that is as uncountable as the waters of the seas and ocean is done testing the axis of your bloodline, you will never forget me. Especially your bomb male bloodline that are meant to continue this masculine, this male mechanized pedophilia supported by stupid females and women. By the time karma is done dealing with their asses, by the time they are done sucking dicks of STDs, molesters and predators, rapists, your entire human race, you will never forget me. Your male bomb pussy bloodline, those your male bloodlines, they will never forget me. You see your male bomb bloodline, you male, you low self-esteem inferiority complex, quoted as male. By the time I'm done dealing with you on this earth, you will never forget me. You will know I'm not your mother. You human beings, you will know. So yesterday, when I did the trial shift, like I said, they gave me food to eat. I chose the food I wanted to eat by myself. I drank everything I wanted to drink. In addition, they gave me bread. I will upload a video with the full package of what they gave me. This is the remaining bread. Yesterday, I ate this up to the airport so that I can shit. I was able to shit after 4 or 5 days. So this is how I'm living now. So the bread and the water and the apple juice they gave to me as a compensation of the 2 hours trial shift I did yesterday. I thank them for it because not everybody is as sincere to be giving food or compensation like they have been doing to me in this Berlin. And you think you have used me. By the time you people will get the memo, it will be too late. Then I bought this granite. Where is my granite? I don't know whether for 75 cents at Metro Supermarket so I can use it to be eating the bread. Me, when I was feeding your homeless people on the street, I don't make them use granite to eat bread. I will buy bread for them. I will buy meat or fish or salmon or salami or one rooster for them. I will buy mineral. I will tell them the next time where we are going to meet for the next food. I will offer them. I will take some of them to the bar. I will tell the bar person, please give these homeless people meal for 1 week or for 4 days. I'm not talking of big meal, or at least a sandwich of €4. I will calculate it 1 week. I will pay it for them with one mineral to add with it. Then you will reduce me again. You are repeating my childhood traumas that you think you can use to traumatize me. This is what is keeping you miserable. You call it trauma, I call it back to sender. You call all the evil, the rape above 30 times that you have raped me since I was 1 year old plus. All the assault that you are still doing to me, on top financial assault, on top hunger assault. You are calling it trauma. I call it back to sender. I call it back to sender to your entire human race. I call it back to sender. We shall see. We shall fucking see. You think this is funny? You want to be funny? You want to be fucking funny? You want to be using me as a caricature for your continuous wicked human race miserability games? We shall see. In the meantime, I want you to know my happiness, my joy, my self-sufficient love that I shared with you bumbo-clad human race for 30 years. You can never test it again. If I Adora, if I ever share my love, my kindness, I've given you 1 year. You saw me. 1 fucking year. I didn't give no homeless no water. I didn't give no food to no homeless or no bumbo-clatty human race. I didn't give nothing. 1 year now. This December, I will clock it 2 years. March, I will officialize it again. You think I'm joking? 30 years of surviving, you devils? For what? I'm not your enabler. And you cannot be doing me evil and I will be doing good to you in return. What besides you? 30 years. For what? You saw me. I ate the best food. When you saw I was enjoying my life the way I'm supposed to, you seized my job. Now you are hunger abusing and assaulting me on top. Homeless abusing me. Financially abusing me. Job abusing me. Because it hurts you to say I'm sufficient for myself. Because it hurts you that I've broken the strings that tied me and your human race together. I've removed you for eternity from my life. It's why you are frustrated. You have not seen anything yet. My joy. I swear like I was about to swear. With the last drop of my blood. If I Adora ever share my happiness, my joy, my love, my goodness, my divineness, my personal space with anybody on this earth, may I not die well. You say you born pussy, man. You pussies that call yourself, man. You inferiority complex, with your dirty mothers, with your smelly bumbo-clatty mothers, those amwebas. You say you men, by the time I'm done using you to sweep the ground, you will never forget me in an hurry. You idiots that mechanize this entire philosophy. And you see you stupid women. You see you stupid females. Especially those of you that have been victims to this same rubbish. By the time I'm done dealing with those men, all of you, you will never forget me in an hurry. Reciprocated politeness with no emotions attached is what we will have for eternity. If you say you have the power to change it, I wait. You have the power to be calculating what I eat and drink, what I wear, to change the weather, to control the weather. You think you can come and try me? We shall see. I've given you 1 year already. I've told you get your popcorn ready. Put your popcorn order on redial. You will be watching me like Netflix like you are doing right now on a daily basis. You will see me flourish agelessly for eternity. No child in my life. Man, apart from that, why will I want to bring my divine child, my ovary, into this damaged earth? Am I mad? I am not an enabler to pedophilia. Your entire human race is pure pedophilia. Your entire fucking human race is pure pedophilia. When you see lie, you have seen human beings. When you see human race is equal to lie, human race pedophilia, human race rapist race, human race doomed race, human race cost race, human race calamity, human race agony, human race uselessness, human race rejection is what you all are. Then you will think this was what you were doing. You were thinking by now I must have fallen into one trap or the other to bring my ovary into this earth. Am I stupid? Where? Am I stupid? With this your children that I see all of them, they are damaged. See, let me warn a lot of you people that still have sense. When they bring their delulu children to come and predate you, this is what they do now. They use their children or their animals to come and get your attention. Especially when they know if maybe you are a good person or maybe you like children or you like animals. They come with those pedo delulu that they have groomed, pedophilically groomed mentally to come and predate your space. If you ever give them one slice or second to enter your space, you are done. They will devour you, those narcissists. I'm telling you, there is nothing on this earth you cannot give to yourself as a person. Unchain yourself mentally from this societal mental slavery that this human race, they fucking practice. I'm talking to even if it's only one person on this earth that is still clean in the mind. Because when I see you people, I see what I just mentioned. Lie, miserability, doomness, pedophilia, curses, woes is what I see when I see you human beings practicing these shits. Especially when you are coming Arabam, I can hear you, but I'm not listening. I don't do the Arabam pedophilic shit you do, and I'm not your born pussy fathers or your mothers. I don't know you. Go to your mothers. They are dead. Go to the grave there. Go and fuck and suck your mother's bones in their graves. Go and suck your mother's pussy bones in their graves. I am not your mother. I never had a mother present in my own life. Then you would think because you have one trauma like one idiot in the train or in the bus, my mother is dead. Your mother will die all over again woefully. Did I kill your mother? Did I kill your mother? 30 years I was a mother to everybody on the surface of this earth. That will never happen again before I dead you, human race, off of my fucking life. Or out of my fucking life. Then you are coming to come and spread your pedophilic, stupid, bomb pussy ass around me, telling me your mother is dead. See, if you try me, you will die woefully and go and meet that your mother in her grave. You will go and suck her pussy bone there in that grave. You are mad. Did I kill your mom? That you will not think you can come and justify your pedophilic behavior, stalking behavior around me with your trauma? Are you the one that started having trauma? Are you the only one that have seen trauma? If they give all of you human race on this earth, all the trauma I've passed through a drop of it, you cannot survive. Rubbish, you are coming to tell me who? I say your pedo brigade can't talk to the shadow of my shit. Start there. I have been sexually predated, bomb-bucklety, with private jets. Everybody was standing there waiting for me. I walked past them like I don't know them. I walked past the entire crowd like nobody existed. They were shocked. Talking of you idiots driving cars everywhere, I don't know, sports car, rubbish. Go and ask. I dined with governors, movers and shakers of cities. Since I was a child, I'm not talking of when I was grown. Even when I was grown, I've dined with nobles. When you are talking of money, I have lived money. I'm not talking of lived in money. I have lived money. I was wealth as a child. Even if I got to, like I will continue to say, even if I got to a period of my life where extreme poverty took me to becoming an hawker as a child, before the age of 9, I had to hawk everything on this earth to survive, while I was being raped, sexually abused, and assaulted. More than 10 times. So what do you think you have to come and tell me that can fucking make me give a fuck about you? You ain't shit. I don't need none of you. You are not needed. You see your pedo fantasies. When I'm done eating today, pedo fantasize, pedo calculate your pedo lies, approach me direct. I'm still waiting for a scapegoat, motherfucker. Approach me direct now. I have pepper spray that I bought from my self-security shop. I have my knife for my security safe. I have my hand that can also beat a pussy ass nigga or any stupid female with them. Approach touch me direct. Until then, you will die in the corners. 30, 40 years, 15 years from now, what I have said is what I'm still saying. I'm not your mothers. You are not oxygen, so you are all now irrelevant to me for eternity. Are you oxygen? Exactly. Are you oxygen? Is anybody on this earth oxygen? Okay, you are not. So no, that is how irrelevant you are to me. Until you become oxygen. Until you become oxygen. 30 years of surviving you people on this earth is not a joke. If you jeopardize my peace, directly or indirectly, my peace of mind, my space, my personal space, you will jeopardize it, or you will come near it directly or indirectly. You will never forget me now, Ori. The word that will betide you, it will betide your entire born pussy generations. You will never forget me. You say you won't leave my name alone. You say you will fucking not leave my name alone. Fuck around and find out. Yesterday again, I was at a bus stop. You see this Arabic Muslim bombo clattis, dick sucking, child molester and child marriers that love 9, 10, 11 years old children. Rapist of children. Pedophile in persons with your pedo religion. Without your Muhammad that love to fuck 9, 10 years old children. And you had blood clots online defending him that the children were up to 9. I want to know what an adult is attracted to in 9 years old babies. Just like they fuck them in their churches and in their fucking religious centers all over the world. I was standing at a bus stop yesterday. You can see my leg. Yeah. You can see it's swollen. You can see around it, it's swollen. I don't know if it's going to show it properly. But if you look at it, maybe later when I'm inside the place where the building is not have this kind of light, you will see it. This motherfucker, I also had a story yesterday about this. This motherfucker just rode his scooter and used it to injure me. Then the next thing, after he left, I was talking to him. He said, sorry, this is why I didn't sound one teeth out of his mouth. The next thing, you just see one Muslim hijab time when I was being sexually raped and assaulted by a black policewoman with gun. I've told you people, she was fucking me, choking hand in my pussy, dipping hand in my asshole. This woman was just licking my neck, using her breast, squeezing my breast. She turned me around, used my head to hit the wall of the bus stop, using her pussy bone to hit my pussy, dipping hand in my pussy. 3 Muslim women with hijab, 3 Muslim. 3 Muslim, you see you Muslim hijab wearing women, This is why when you pass me, I always spit. You disgust me with passion. You will die as housemaid, maids, housemaids. So this your bomb pussy Muslim terroristic men. That what they actually like is their fellow men's asses because they love to fuck ass of their fellow men when they are outside with their fellow men and underage babies. Like your Muhammad love to do. You will end up, you will continue to be. I used to feel pity for you because I know your religion is an extremist religion. That even if you don't want to wear that hijab, if your father is the type that wants you to wear that hijab, you must wear it. If not, they can kill you for it. I'm aware. I have been aware of this since I was a child. That your Muslim religion, as extremist and terroristic as your bomb fathers and your bomb husbands are, if those bomb pussy men want you to wear a hijab and you don't wear it, they can kill you for it. I'm aware. I am very, very aware of this. This is why I always felt sorry for you women. Until that day, during the peak of pandemic, when those 10, 11 police, they sexually abused and raped me. This black police woman with guns and you was fucking me broad daylight. These 3 Muslim women with hijab, they brought out their phone. They were laughing and filming me. They were laughing and filming me. When I have even at a point defended a lot of your Muslim women from these bomb pussy Muslim men. I know how many Muslim women have stood up for. Even at a point, one girl that the family, the brother and the father, the mother could not talk for her. The brother and the father, since she was 13 years old, they want to marry her out to a old aga. Connect my thing. Like I was saying, yes, you are removing it. Let me continue. I said you Muslim women, I have been standing for you for years. I have been defending you from this your bomb pussy Muslim men for years. This your ogbonis and smelly swine and fruliken men. Swine and fruliken men is what all your Muslim men are. They are pigs. We don't eat pork. Pork is halal. Pork is halal? But fucking 9 years old, marrying 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. Pedophilia is not halal. That one is not halal. I know how many of your women have stood for. At a point, one of the few of these women, a girl, the family, the brother and the father have wanted to marry her out since she was 13 years old. The mother could not do anything but tell the girl, if you can run, no, because I don't know how I'm going to help you. She don't have a say in the family. The women are all slaves. This is why they make you dress like masquerade. Why these bomb pussy men? They go every, they are prick, they are fucking, they are different men up, and they love trans a lot. They love trans men a lot. This bomb clarity. Not only the Muslim ones, but the ones in your churches, in your political leaders too. All of them, in conjunction with your entertainment industry, they love Nyash a lot. Those bomb pussy men, yes, religious and non-religious, they love Nyash a lot. Especially these Muslim and the Christian ones. They love Nyash fucking a lot. These bomb pussy Muslim men and Christian men. They love Nyash a lot. I saved this girl from her family. So I am aware that you people, you Muslim, Adolf Hitler's Berlin, you bomb pussy, fruliken swine and Muslimanic men of Turkey, you are the one controlling this Berlin. This is nicht deine land. This is not your land. This is Deutschland. You Dutch Adolf Hitler is how to go to that useless Africa where they themselves, ancestors of this, they don't know their left from their right. Those black fools. They don't know their left from their right. They say they are ancestors of earth. It's how to go there with your Adolf Hitler power to go and be showing yourself in Adolf Hitler land that you know. Your Berlin, a whole Adolf Hitler Berlin controlled by fruliken Schweinen to Heimenen, drug lords. Controlling Berlin. Controlling Berlin. Where Adolf Hitler's have for what? But you know what's up. Since 1 year now, I've been telling them, giving them what's up. Letting them know that this is not your land. This is nicht deinen Adolf. This is nicht deinen Zuckrisch Frulikenlande, Muslimanisch Frulikenlande. This is not your land. This is not your land. Since more than 1 year, anytime I had job opportunity and I go to the outsider beyond it, these Tukai men and Muslimanish, they control everything. They don't allow me enter. From the door post, the gate post, they lock everything. One termin, one appointment. I need termin for my documentation and market for my documentation making in this Berlin. This fully men, the zesty Turkish bomb pussy men, they lock everywhere. And you have stupid Adolf Hitler. Germans, your own capital city, you are watching them. I don't want to talk about you blacks. So you human race in general, when I'm done dealing with you. Now somebody is smoking marijuana here. Oh. I'm in the garden now. You are going to be hearing, maybe when you use your computer now to calculate what I ate today, what I drank, you will hear marijuana smell in it. As you can see, I'm not smoking marijuana. I don't drink, I don't smoke. The part of the drinking on for these Muslimanish hypocrites that say they don't eat pork, they don't drink, but a lot of them, they drink and do drugs behind door. Majority of them, they are drug lords, and then they love to fuck and marry 9, 10, 11 years old children. Hypocrites in the highest level is what they are. The Christians, they hide their own. These ones, they open their own and they think the whole world is not seeing them. They are the one, all the drugs in this Berlin, this Muslimanish Fruliken Schweinen men, they are the one, this Muslim pig, stinking pig, zesty men, they are the ones selling all the drugs to all these Adolf Hitlers that are all druggers and hipsters in this Berlin. They are the one. So now I'm in a garden. I'm not smoking. I don't smoke. I don't drink. It's not because of any religion. Fuck your religion. Your entertainment industry, your politics were mechanized by the same born pussy men. The same pussies that call themselves men, low self-esteem. They control all of these three industries: religious pedo industry, political pedo industry, and entertainment pedo industry. Like they control the whole head. They control all of this together. So if I say I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, it's not because of any religion. Fuck you. I have seen with my eyes what alcohol, ordinary alcohol, that is being abused. I've seen what it has done to people with my eyes since I was a child. This is why I advise people not to do alcohol or drug. Alcohol, biologically, as a person, you need a little quantity of alcohol in your blood. So when I say I don't drink alcohol, I'm not telling everybody, oh, you don't have to drink alcohol. Fuck that shit. Eat what you like, do what you like, live your life, remove yourself from societal mental slavery that says you need to be in a relationship or have a friend or have someone in your life to be validated or happy by yourself. Lie. You are self-sufficient. If you are listening to a divinity like me, you will know what I'm talking about. Especially when you are above 30 years. You have been able to survive not having a child brought into this earth, and you are not in any relationship. Just know you have survived the best way. You have survived human race 360 degrees, and be proud of yourself. Your space, close it. Your punani, your pussy, close it. Mind your business. Travel the whole world. Walk with your hands. There are people that wake up on a daily basis, they don't have hands and legs. You have hands and legs, and you are not pregnant, and you are not having a child that you are going to be catering for in this delulu world. Just imagine this kind of miserable, damaged, wicked, doomed, pedophilic earth. You will bring your child into this earth, and you are not in that category. And then you are not in any relationship. You better be proud of yourself. Just continue your life, live your best life. Work your money with your own hand. Eat the best food. Wear whatsoever kind of clothes you, and travel the whole world enjoying your life, living your best life. Those of them that say they love to breed, to be fucking and use it for their pedophilic stigmatization games that they use to stigmatize their children from generations to generation. This is why these games of pedophilia that you play, you don't even see anything wrong in it because you have been doing it from generation. Let them be breeding. This is why I say don't bring your children near me. 30 years I took care of everybody. Now, if you come near me, I don't care your race, your age, what will betide you back to your pussy bomb fathers and your miserable mothers, because I'm not your mothers. So when you survive this, just live your best life. Don't let anybody come into your space to jeopardize your peace of mind. Especially those of them that want that they come in three forms. Some of them, they come alone to predate your space, directly or indirectly. They are either paying slaves or smear campaign to be around your space 24 hours a day, disturbing your peace of mind, to try to break you down mentally. Then they will step into the scene and say they are the ones that have come to save you. There are some of them that are like that. Then there are some of them actually that have children, that they use their children as a means of predating your space, of gaining your attention. Beware as well. Then there are some of them that use their animals. Beware as well. Open your eyes. There is nothing on this earth that you cannot do for yourself. With this being said, any motherfucker that will not leave my name alone on the surface of this earth, you will continue to fuck around and find out. Now after I finish eating, calculate what I ate, drank, create your pedo illusion, your pedo dreams, your pedo fantasies, until you are able to approach me direct. In the comments, you will die. I'm not a pedophile like none of you. I don't practice your pedophilia. We are not on the same level. You are not Bill Gates, because your pedo Bill Gates with the face of George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Denzel Washington put together. Imagine the weight of your pedo Bill Gates, Obama, Trump, and all your rich motherfuckers. You will not have the face of Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington to it. You cannot get my attention. Still cannot talk less of these cockroaches roaming everywhere. Poveracci, poor and miserable, that think they have one dusty, crusty, rubbish story or attention to get from me. No. Stay away from me. I am not looking for anybody. Let nobody look for me. I have given and done my own part for 30 years on this earth. Now it's time to focus on me. If it is a problem for you to be hearing this, please die. And if you want to even die quicker, hug a fucking moving train. Because I am not your mother or your born father or a therapist that you will be using that can't even help you at this stage of you people's lives. Homelessness, a homie. A homie. You took financial assaults on top sexual abuses and assault endlessly, more than 30 times since I was 1 year old plus till now. Enough is a fucking enough. But when I'm done dealing with all of you, you will never forget me in an hurry. You will never forget me in an hurry. I am not your mothers. I'm not your born fathers. I don't know none of you. And I'm not interested in knowing you. This is what you must put in your head. So when you are singing your Arab among, you are saying autistic, she does not hear. I can hear you, but I don't listen. I am not in your category. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically. This is why I also told you your pedo brigade can't talk to the shadow of my shit. Start there. You must know your types. You are talking of impressing somebody. I have lived life as a poor and a super wealthy person that was born into wealth. So there is nothing you can tell me or show me that will make me give a fuck about anybody at this stage of my life. It is strict politeness with no strict reciprocated politeness with no emotions attached. I will even spread red carpet of it for you. But if you shake that politeness, you try to take it anyway sexual, I will take you 6 feet and I will stand on your necks. I'm not taking you 6 feet to go down 6 feet with you. I will stand on your fucking bombo-clatty necks. So like I've said, know your types, know your standard, continue to pedo-infatuate and pedo-lie to yourself. You will go to your graves, you will still be pedo-clowning in wars, calamity and agony over and over again because I'm not your born pussy father, I'm not your mothers, and I don't know you, and I don't want you. 30 years of surviving you is enough. Enough is enough. Until then, we shall see. Until then, keep fucking around and finding out. Sick, rejected human, weak head race.